History never tells the full story. What we are taught about World War II is carefully selected, filtered, and polished. WW2 is often portrayed as a battle between heroes and villains, victories and sacrifices, clear right and wrong. But behind the official narratives lies a darker truth, secrets so disturbing that powerful nations work tirelessly to keep them hidden from the world. The war was not just fought on battlefields. It was fought in laboratories, underground bunkers, secret intelligence offices, and classified programs that remained sealed for decades. Entire operations were erased from public records. Files were shredded, witnesses silenced, and truths buried beneath propaganda, lies, and rewritten history. One of the most tightly guarded secrets was the extent of human experimentation. Several countries conducted brutal tests on prisoners of war, civilians, and marginalized populations. These experiments were systematic, not random state-approved programs. Some tested new chemical agents, medical procedures, or weapons on living humans. After the war, many of the scientists responsible were quietly absorbed into government programs, particularly in the United States, the Soviet Union, and Britain. Their knowledge was considered too valuable to punish them, no matter how immoral their acts had been. Another shocking secret involves deliberate strategic sacrifices. Millions of lives were lost, not because of enemy superiority, but due to calculated political and military decisions. Cities were left undefended, supply routes intentionally cut, and civilian populations exposed to deadly bombings to achieve larger geopolitical objectives. These decisions were hidden from the public and presented later as unfortunate collateral damage, when in reality they were meticulously planned maneuvers. WW2 also saw secret alliances that contradict everything citizens were told. Behind closed doors, enemies collaborated when it suited mutual interests. Some deals allowed atrocities to continue unchecked. Borders were redrawn, nations destroyed, and governments manipulated through agreements that never reached public knowledge. These hidden arrangements shaped the modern world far more than the battles themselves. Weapons development during WW2 also concealed terrifying experiments. Nations secretly developed chemical weapons, biological agents, and other experimental technologies capable of mass destruction. Many of these weapons were tested in secrecy on unknowing populations or in remote locations. Some were used during the war, while others were erased from official histories, deemed too dangerous to admit. Even today, portions of these programs remain classified, hidden under decades of government secrecy. The intelligence wars that emerged during WW2 created lasting, covert global networks. Agencies formed during the conflict continued operating in the shadows long after the war ended. They manipulated governments, orchestrated coups, controlled information, and influenced political outcomes. Tactics like psychological warfare, media manipulation, and fear-driven control were perfected during the war and are still used today. History books often glorify select heroes while ignoring or protecting criminals who were shielded because their skills served national interests. Films, documentaries, and propaganda painted sanitized versions of reality, making the public believe in the moral righteousness of their nations. Meanwhile, inconvenient truths were buried, often labeled conspiracy theories or unverified rumors. Entire populations were lied to about the causes and consequences of events. Millions were made to believe that wars were fought purely for freedom and democracy, when much of the strategy involved profit, power, and control. Millions more were never aware of the inner workings of secret programs, hidden experiments, and forbidden technologies that governments tried desperately to erase from memory. The question is no longer whether these secrets existed. The question is why they were hidden for so long. The truth challenges myths, exposes hypocrisy, and forces institutions to answer questions they would rather avoid. WW2 shaped the modern world, but not in the simple way history tells us. Its legacy is not only victory and defeat, it is secrecy, manipulation, and the quiet, unseen mechanisms of power. As you delve deeper into history, The lines between heroism and complicity blur. The war did not end in 1945. Its repercussions, hidden decisions, and covered-up atrocities still shape global politics, technology, and society today. Those who control the narrative decide what the world knows and what the world will never see. The most important truths, the ones that could shake entire nations, were the ones they banned the world from knowing.